Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Daisy's the first like and comment. We go. Daisy, did you see Kristen's text? Ooh. Blind said first. And then he said nope, Daisy. Hey Blind. Hey Kristen. As he ignores the two previous comments. Oh wow. Someone didn't hit the like. Uh-oh. Who was it? All right, you guys. So, Mackenzie Shirilla. Sure hope I'm saying her last name right. But she. I mean, the big question is like, is she a killer? Is she not? My personal opinion, think she is, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read the articles, give you guys a timeline of it the best I can, and I'm gonna let y'all guys say what y'all think. I smashed the like and don't plan on calling it again. Oh my gosh. Daisy is calling me out. Oh well, Kristen, I actually thought Blonde didn't. All right, you guys. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And this is the article that goes back. This was the article that was published, I guess. Is it like published? In 2022, which was when this accident happened, was in July of 2022. Mackenzie was 17 at the time. Devon was 19, which is the friend. Devon Flanagan is the friend. And then 20-year-old Dominic Russo was the boyfriend to Mackenzie. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start reading. So, the Strongsville Police Department is investigating a crash involving a single vehicle that killed two people and injured another early Sunday morning. According to a report on the department's Facebook page, officers were sent to the intersection of Progress Drive and Alameda Drive. I hope I said that right. For a report of a crash at 6:15 a.m. Police discovered a black Toyota Camry with severe damage and full airbag deployment with 3 people trapped inside. The 2 adult men and one 17-year-old female were found unconscious and not breathing. Jesus, I cannot talk. Crews from the Strongsville Fire and Emergency Medical Services arrived on the scene and were able to remove the trio from the car. Police say 19-year-old Devon Flanagan and 20-year-old Dominic Russo were pronounced dead at the scene. The 17-year-old girl was taken by life flight to Metro Health. There is no update on her condition. The incident remains under investigation. So this is the article that was published in 2022 when it first happened. See, July 31st, 2022. At the time, they didn't know, I'm guessing pretty much anything. And then stop sharing that article with you guys for a moment. Let me try to see which article to do next. I have so many articles up about this case. I was so like into a deep dive type thing. Let me just see for a moment. Okay. found it. All right. Now, this is the update after that article was out. It was on 11/5/2022 that this update was published on Facebook by the police department in Ohio. All right. So it's published by the Strongsville Police Department November 4th, 2022. So we have received constant inquiries about the status of the investigation of the motor vehicle crash that killed Devon Flanagan and Dominic Russo on July 31st, 2022. 3 families and an entire community were affected by this event. The purpose of yesterday's press release was meant to inform the public of the status of this case. Please think of the families who are still grieving and have been affected by this event and yesterday's arrest before making any comments on our page. Since we are a public page, we are restricted from infringing on the freedom of speech. This is why we cannot delete offensive comments or shut off comments entirely. If you decide to comment, we encourage you not to type anything you wouldn't say to the face of any of the other community members. Please be kind to each other and allow the court to do its job. And then it has press release on Friday, November 4th, 2022 at approximately 2:23 p.m. The Strongsville Police Department arrested Mackenzie Ford Shirilla, age 18, a Strongsville resident, pursuant to a warrant issued by the I don't even know how to say that. But that county court of common pleas juvenile division. Miss Shirilla was charged with 2 counts of aggravated murder, breaking and entering, drug trafficking, and related offenses in reference to incidents leading up to and as a result of a motor vehicle crash that killed Devon Flanagan and Dominic Russo on July 31st, 2022. This case is still under investigation. Questions can be directed to Anna Horn in the county prosecutor's office, and then it receives to give the number for you guys to contact them. So that is the update. The last update I think of that year until this year. She was on trial for her case, and just to kind of put a face to the names, I'm gonna show you guys real quick some pictures before I continue on with the articles of me just reading. So this right here, the female in this picture, is Mackenzie Shirilla, and then this is her boyfriend, or was her boyfriend, Dominic Russo, and then this is the friend, Devon Flanagan, who is in the backseat of the car. And it's just sad. And then this is Devon Russo's family. So now that I kind of gave you guys a face to the name of these innocent victims, obviously that's not including Mackenzie and my personal opinion. I don't think she's an innocent victim at all. But I'm gonna just go ahead and catch up on chat before I go back to my article. Geez, you guys are moving chat so fast. Hey, PJ. She said, well, then she should be grounded. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Daisy likes to be grounded. She's in her room all the time anyway. So, I mean, I don't think it really makes a difference. It's just baby that can't go to the corner. Wait. What? Okay. Jeez, y'all. You guys are just crazy. Okay.
Just raise your arms.
Trying to like find a decent place to like, okay, you know what? I'm just like not gonna reach at. Because it seems like it's a private convo between you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share my screen with the article for you guys, and then I'm going to read it. Okay. So once again, the one in the red suit right here is Dominic Russo, and then the one in the black t-shirt right here is Devon Flanagan. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading for you guys. A teenage Ohio girl was convicted of murder Monday, accused of intentionally killing her boyfriend and his friend by crashing her car into a brick building going 100 miles per hour last year. 100. Wow. So Mackenzie Shirilla, 19, was found guilty in a bench trial on 12 counts. 4 of murder, 4 of felony assault, 2 of aggravated vehicle homicide, 1 of drug possession, and 1 of possessing criminal tools. Shirilla broke down in tears as the Cuyuga County Common Pleas Judge Nancy Margaret Russo said at the verdict reading Monday, "This was not reckless driving. This was murder." The crash happened around 5:30 a.m., July 31st, 2022, when Shirilla accelerated her Toyota Camry into the Pleadco building, a large brick building at the intersection of Progress and Alameda Drives in the Cleveland suburb of Strongsville, police and prosecutors said. When police arrived at the scene around 45 minutes later, they found the car with severe damage and full airbag deployments, and Shirilla, then 17, inside with her boyfriend, Dominic Russo, 20, and his friend Devon Flanagan, 19. They were unconscious, not breathing, and trapped in the vehicle, police said at the time. Shirilla was taken to a local hospital, but Russo and Flanagan were pronounced dead at the scene. Shirilla was 18 when she was arrested November 4th. Prosecutors argued that Shirilla had a toxic relationship with Russo and had threatened him before. 2 weeks before the crash, she allegedly threatened to crash her vehicle when she was driving with Russo because she was upset over a disagreement they had. Russo called his mother and asked to be picked up, and a friend ended up retrieving him. In a phone call with Russo, the friend allegedly overheard Shirilla say, "I will crash this car right now," prosecutors said in court documents. The month of the crash, Shirilla allegedly made multiple threats toward Russo. Videos recovered from his phone reveal an altercation in which she was heard repeatedly degrading Dominic, threatening him, and damaging his property. Prosecutors said in court documents. She allegedly threatened to key his car and to break the handle off a door after he refused to let her into his home, the filing said. Russo, the judge, delivered a scalding description of the case before she read out the verdict, saying Shirilla had a mission she executed with precision that fateful day, and the mission was death. The crash video clearly shows the purpose and intent of the defendant. She chose a course of death and destruction that day, Russo said. She morphs from a responsible driver to literal hell on wheels as she makes her way down the street, Russo said, saying Shirilla made a calculated decision to drive that morning when not many people would be around on an obscure route she did not routinely take. Prosecutor Michael O'Malley told NBC affiliate excuse me for 1 second. Sorry, guys, I had a small little disruption. Let me go back to reading for you guys. Prosecutor Michael O'Malley told NBC affiliate WKYC of Cleveland that the crash video was damning, saying the intent was obvious upon seeing that video that there was only one goal. Flanagan's mother, Jamie Flanagan, told the station after the verdict, "There's not a day that goes by that we don't miss our son. And just excuse me, and justice was served for him today. But honestly, there's no winners here. There's no winners here today." Shirilla's attorney, James McDonald, declined to comment Wednesday. She is due back in court for sentencing Monday. All right. And I have another article, but before I share that with you guys, I'm going to go back and check on chat. But before I read that last article, I want to show you guys some of the pictures from the accident. Blind, type something for Micah to highlight and read. I don't think she saw the Mike Roch stuff, but wait till after this article. Okay. That's what I said about my chat earlier. Oh God, okay. PJ, yeah, sometimes I get lost in my chat too and have no clue what's going on. Yeah, that's me right now. This is a horrible accident. Just saying, I was listening to Micah talk about this earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry for that earlier, PJ. Was overcome with the spirit of Petty Murphy. Oh, God, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Her dad is in. Oh. No, yeah, okay. I am we Todd. Can you guys tell that I am we Todd did what? Oh, that took me a moment. I saw some of that court stuff. Crazy. Blind. What I said with Mike Roch. Flanagan, that's a common name out in my county. I mean, my actually Crystal story is related to Flanagan's. She giggles in background. I did not mean to. Are you talking about me or are you talking about Daisy? I didn't hear you, Daisy, laugh again. Oh, you heard her laugh in the background. Took her long enough.
Me.
Got him. By making epic comment with Mike for her to read. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and show the pictures for you guys. Once again, this is Shirilla's boyfriend, Dominic Russo. And this is Devon Flanagan, who was one of the innocent passengers in this horrific car crash. And then this is the video of the car crash, but I'm not too sure if I can show that. So, but this is the car after it was wrecked. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, look at this car. I mean, it's like, it's just wrecked. I mean, just. And then this was the brick wall or brick building that she had crashed into going 100 miles per hour. Like, isn't like, that's just crazy. Like, we all know, like, how strong a brick building is, so for you to crash into a brick building, like, you knew what you were doing, like, that's why I said, like, she's just, in my personal opinion, I think she's just a killer, because, I mean, you knew what you were doing. There's no way you did not know that you, like, you took the risk of not knowing if you were going to survive the car crash or not, or if your boyfriend was, or if the innocent man in the back seat was. You just didn't care and you just went for it. Like, like, she knew exactly what she was doing. Okay, guys, and then this is the um last article I'm going to read. So, the Ohio teenager dubbed Hell on Wheels, who was convicted of intentionally crashing her car at 100 miles per hour into a building, killing her boyfriend and his friend, was sentenced to 2 concurrent 15 years to life sentences Monday. Mackenzie Shirilla, 19, was sentenced on murder charges and the deaths of her boyfriend, Dominic, and Devon. She will receive credit for time served and have her driver's license suspended for life. Shirilla was convicted last week in a bench trial on 12 counts, including murder for the crash in July 2022. Shirilla, then 17, drove without braking into a brick building in the Cleveland suburb Strongsville. The passengers, Russo and Flanagan, were pronounced dead at the scene. And then Judge Nancy Margaret Russo said Monday she grappled with whether to give Shirilla consecutive or non-concurrent sentences. I understand that the pain in this room wants me to impose the harshest sentence, but I don't believe that would be the appropriate sentence because I do believe that Mackenzie won't be out in 15 years. I'm so deeply sorry. Shirilla, who did not testify, broke, spoke before the court before the sentence was read. The families of Dominic and Devon, I'm so deeply sorry. I hope one day you can see I would never let this happen or do it on purpose. I wish I could remember what happened, she said, crying. We were all friends and Dom was my soulmate, she said. I wish I could take all your pain away. And to my family, thank you for the support and all the love you guys give. I love you all so much. And this is quote for quote what she said in the courtroom. I think it's absolute bullshit. That's my personal opinion. Because I mean, I don't know about the feelings deeply sorry part. I mean, she could, but I think she did do this on purpose. I mean, I seen the crash video, and you can obviously see in the video that without hesitation, she sped up and went into that building. She knew what she was doing. So victims' families asked for harshest sentence. The victims' relatives spoke before the sentencing. Mackenzie, going to prison because you did this. Be thankful you're still alive and have a future, whatever that may be, said Dominic's mother, Christine Russo. Dom and Devon were robbed of their futures, their hopes, and their dreams. Mackenzie showed no mercy on Dominic, nor did she on Devon. Only God at this time can have mercy on her soul, she added. Devon Flanagan's mother said his death has devastated their family. His sister, Devane Flanagan, said, I feel stuck. I feel like I can't move forward. I feel lost. I would like you to give Mackenzie the longest possible sentence. I've known her for about 3 years and she's always taking the easy way out. Before the sentencing, the prosecution presented TikTok videos showing Shirilla at a concert and celebrating Halloween after the crash. Wow. So just living her life like as if she didn't just kill 2 innocent people. And one of them is supposedly her soulmate. What? So Shirilla's mother told the judge that the outings were the only times she did something for herself, saying her daughter had been holed up in her room crying next to a shrine she had made of Dominic Russo for months. I'm asking for leniency because this is a tragic accident she doesn't remember. Devon, he's a new friend, Natalie Shirilla said. The judge cut her off and said, what does that mean? His life was worthless? Natalie Shirilla walked back her comment and apologized to the victims' families. Dominic Russo's father, Frank Russo, told NBC News last week that he didn't want Shirilla to spend her life in jail despite her actions. It's horrible for everybody. Yeah, I lost my son. It's harder on our family, but I don't want the rest of her life ruined too. It isn't going to make me feel any better, he said. I think he has some truth to it, but I think she deserves the sentence that she got. I mean, she ruined her own life. You know, like she knew exactly what she was doing when she crashed into that building and she took their lives. I don't think that she should live her life and be able to have a future outside of prison because she's young. I mean, she's young, yes, but I mean, she's not stupid. She knew what she was doing. She had planned it out. I mean, she had said it before that, she threatened his life with a car crash and she just finally went through with it. How old is she? 18. 19 this year. The trial. So at last week's verdict, the judge shared blistering remarks and condemned Shirilla's actions, saying she had a mission and she executed it with precision. The mission was death. The crash happened around 5:30 a.m. on July 31st, 2022, when Shirilla accelerated her Toyota Camry into the Plitco building, a large brick building at the intersection of Progress and Alona Drives and Strongsville, police and prosecutors said. And then they arrived at the scene 45 minutes later and pronounced Russo and Flanagan pronounced dead at the scene. Shirilla was hospitalized. The judge said in her verdict remarks that Shirilla was literal hell on wheels, saying she intentionally drove at an hour when not many witnesses would be around on a path she didn't normally use but had visited days before. Prosecutors argued in the trial that Shirilla had become turbulent and threatening towards her boyfriend and that she crashed to end their relationship. So 2 weeks before the crash, she allegedly threatened to crash her vehicle when she was driving with Russo because she was upset over a disagreement they had. Russo called his mother and asked to be picked up, and then his friend received him. And then well, not many, but a friend who was on the phone with Russo had her say that I will crash this car right now. So, I mean, there's proof and there's a witness that she has said it before. I'm just kind of skipping over the stuff I already read in the last article. Like, it's crazy. So the trial featured security video played in court showing the moment Shirilla accelerated toward the building without stopping until a gut-wrenching crash is heard. The judge noted in her sentencing remarks that even after the crash, Shirilla appeared to be concerned about losing her license. During the investigation, she asked if they could just suspend her license for 10 years, she said. It's hard to fathom how a person could be concerned about their driving privileges having just been responsible for the deaths of 2 people. And that's the end of this article. But obviously, she was just concerned for her license, which, I mean, she shouldn't have her license at all. All right, let me go back and okay. So you sometimes Daisy blind has to do what he do with Mike.
Micah, you have to read all the comments that have the word Mike Rotten.
Oh God. All right. So this was the last comment I had. Okay. Yeah, this was the last comment I read before I went in. So Daisy giggling. I've already done everything I can with Mike Roch, Daisy. Holy moly. Dang, Blonde, you done everything with him? Haha, it's all worn out now, Blind. Oh my. That has to be the best name on YouTube.
Do you get what you're reading?
Not really. That sounds really like TMI, Blind. Yep, laughing my ass off. Jeez, that's horrible. LOL, PJ, you have done never mind. Yep, kind straight to the gutter. Oops, mind. Oh, mind straight to the gutter.
Micah.
I'm listening. What? Wait, past my bedtime. What?
Say the name Mike Crotch. Say it fast.
Mike what?
Mike Roch. Say it fast.
Mike Roch.
What are you saying?
Mike Roch? I mean, with the name Mike Roch. Mike Roch? It's inevitable, right, PJ? You sometime... Okay, yeah, that's already read. LOL, Daisy. Oh, my Lanta. I almost typed PJ. Her whole life, pretty much. Dang. Wait, what? What you mean you almost typed PJ LOL to yourself? Okay, I'm about to skip this little. Yes, I will spread my crotch all across the land of YouTube. Oh, God. Kristen, the possibilities are endless with a name like that. Oh, I think something's wrong with me. Yeah, something is wrong with you, Blind. Blind, nah, you fit right in. There's something wrong with all of us. You mean just y'all? I'm just a little blind, but we love you. Oh, well, we've had you on private streams, remember that? LOL. Yeah, I don't know if it's normal that I talk so much about my crotch. Those poor parents. Exactly. Then leave Mike Roch alone, blind. But Mike Roch is amazing, acts Daisy and Killshot. But Mike Roch is amazing, acts Daisy and Killshot. Thank God. They know about your crotch. Okay, I'm officially retiring using that name. I don't talk about that though, Daisy. LOL. I know this person who came into chat with that name and blind ran with it. Oh, of course he did. My autism wouldn't allow me to stop talking about Mike Roch. LOL. We gotta laugh sometimes with all this heavy stuff though. Blonde, clearly you still are, but Kristen did break him up. Just saying. Love you, Kristen. IGS Mike Roch has a right to be in the chats. PJ, what's your mind thinking about? She thinking about the ghetto. Mike Roch is amazing. People just lie on Mike Roch. Blind, put Mike Roch away, please. Your crotch, I mean. Oh my goodness, I really hate that name now. That blind OMG, that's the best one ever. OMG, I'm laughing out loud. You might hear me. I think we all hear you. How much I shouldn't have talked about on the private live. Oh, what private live? Why am I never in these private lives? Daisy, don't you ever speak ill of Mike Roch. You were loving Mike Roch the other night at Killshot. IIS? Huh? Okay. PJ, you can't walk back what was said on the private live. Killshot remembers everything. Seems like you love him more than just saying. Everybody loves Mike Roch. Daisy, what did you say? Blonde, I didn't even pay attention to him. LOL. This is gonna bad. What? LOL. This is gonna bad. I'm a Mike Roch and hide. LOL. Pay attention. Ha ha ha. Mr. PJ. Micah makes me regret my whole YouTube life right now. Oh, ha ha ha. I'm not paying attention because I want Micah to read these Mike Roch comments. Sorry, PJ. Ha ha ha. Maybe you'll retire Mike Roch blind. So it seems Mike Roch is important. Just saying hi and bye. Been one of those weeks. Too much information sometimes. Brain says goodnight. Oh, well, good night, MJ. Left myself blind and Daisy the rumors now. Daisy? My homeboy PJ. I love Daisy. No homo. Why would you say no homo when you say you love Daisy? She's a female. You only say no homo if she was a guy. Right? Oh, I can imagine PJ, but I don't care. It's funny, and I didn't make up the name. LOL, I shocked there isn't any about me yet. I'm your homeboy? What the fuck? LOL, what are you talking about? Yeah, PJ, what are you talking about? Because I'm a little confused here. Okay, I'm lost blind. Please elaborate. I heard you were really... Wait, what? I heard you were really animate, but I could have just made that up, PJ. Xanime? How do you say that name? I'm not too sure how to say that name. Xanime. There we go. So, I I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying because the haters are ridiculous. Haters will be haters. For realsies. Well, I mean, what do you guys want to do? Do y'all want to play a game? Do y'all want to like just chill and chat? Do y'all want to come up on panel? Like, what's going on here? I think Blind may go live. He just said he's sleepy. Oh, she's blonde. Y'all talk to me while I nap. What? That sentence? That made no sense. How are we gonna talk to you while you nap? You sleeping? Is anybody else live right now, or is it just me? Is that a joke? Chicken sandwiches blind. Chicken sandwiches. What?
Did I ever tell you about that?
No. Yes, chickens are blind. Share. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna talk to y'all. Just gonna talk to me like it's bedtime story. Like a bedtime story? What? You want a bedtime story blind? You want to go night night? I'm going to bed. PJ, you can't go to bed. We got you blind. PJ, love you, girl. Good night, PJ. Well, blind, what kind of story time you want? You wanna like a princess story? I'm about to get off here too. I'm done with YouTube for now. Wow. Wow. Blind Morbid is alive.
Shit.
Chris said, no, don't send him there. Yes, read me The Three Little Pigs, the story of Orcas Away Crazy. Oh, jeez. You sure you don't want to tell that one? Oh, after you're live, I have. Oh, you teach someone. Okay. Well then, good night, PJ. You're gonna miss the bedtime story for blind. Dang it! I hate that y'all can hear me laughing out loud. Dang it! That's what you get. Um. All right. So, blind, are you gonna tell the story, or Daisy? You gonna tell a little bit of the Three Little Piggy story with
No.
the three he said, or you know. I don't know those piggies, so I'm out. LOL, somebody needs to get control of me. Ha ha ha. Oh lord, a little piggy story. What the hell? Blind has bad service at this time. He can type it in the chat. So he can tell the story in the chat. He's been telling jokes all night. So, if you're going to take a nap right now, so does that mean you're going to be up like at 2, 3 in the morning going live blind?
And then she ran all night.
All right, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys for supporting me and being in my lives, chatting. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be up at 5. Let's see if he's still alive. He probably will be. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So good night to you guys. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not finish thanking everyone. So I wanted to thank my supporters, my mods. I really will do one around 3 a.m. Bet. Not all of it. All right. So good night, and I love you guys, and have a good night.